Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel! Luis Reacts 2. Ang gagawin natin ngayon ng reaction video ay ang 5 gang members versus 1 fake. Odd one out. Parang hulaan natin nila dito kung sino yung fake na gang sa mga participants. Tapos, yung YouTube channel niya is from Jubilee. Dito natin siya mapapanood lahat. So, let's get started!
I'm in a gang.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang.
I am in a gang.
Sean, where you grew up at?
See, one of them is lying. So, let's figure it out and find out who is the fake one.
Queens.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Queens.
Like any neighborhood?
East Elmhurst, 97th Street.
Okay, how about you, my man?
East Dino.
Where at?
Guthrie's.
Okay.
Watching San Gabriel Valley.
I grew up in West LA, from Playboy's gang.
Okay, where you from?
Compton.
Okay, what hood?
Elm Street, Power.
Okay. Well, that's when I asked you where you from. You told me Queens. I'm asking where you from. We're here to find out who's from the hood. Where you from? Huh?
Again, East 16th, Newkirk.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my people real quick.
Yeah. How's the jail system over there where you at? You ever been in jail?
I was in the feds and in the state, so
Okay.
the federal game is totally different. So I was in MDC Brooklyn
Right.
and MCC Manhattan, which is for a federal pretrial. I did 3 years in the juvenile and 3 years in the feds.
All right. You went, man?
Nah, not locked up.
No time at all? How about you?
I've been to YA, Nellis YA. Was at SRCC first. Got out after that, 67 days. Did 8 years and some change. They gave me 10, 85%. As an adult. Oh, okay.
So you went to Hawaii too, huh?
Well, me, no, I missed YA. I went from camp to after that to prison, San Quentin.
What level were you in?
2.
So how do they jump you guys in your hood over there where you're from? How do they court you into the neighborhood?
Bakit siya lang yung nagtatanong? Siya ba yung host? Dapat di ba kasama siya sa tinatanong? Tama ba?
I didn't get involved fully into gang stuff until I went into MDC Brooklyn. I got jumped in.
And you, my man?
Got jumped in.
You jumped in? How many guys?
About 5.
What they call them, remember? Or no? The guys that jumped you in.
Oh, my homies.
But what the homies' names? I remember the homies jumped me in. The homie Chapo, the homie Sinbad, the homie Trouble.
All right.
If somebody beats you up, you kind of remember who beats you up.
My homie Dave, homie Big Mike, and then other nigga I ain't really know.
Okay.
How old are you?
36.
And you say you never been to jail?
Nah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wasn't even into life like that, man. I was in to get money.
Me too. I'm all about money, but I still end up getting caught.
So who jumped you in the Playboys?
Hey, you took me way back. Me was Sad Eyes, Lazy, Lucky, Grumpy, Baby Tear, and Munchie Chew.
That's right. Well, so far, if I was to think, I'm thinking these two guys somewhere here. I don't know why. I just can't figure out which one it is, man. So.
Hey, but we didn't ask him no questions.
Yeah, you know I'm certified player.
Diba? Akala ko talaga host siya. So, parang, di pala siya host, mga mima. Siya pala ay isa rin pala sa participants. Eme neto, mamaya siya pala yung hindi gang dito.
You could have did some research, dog.
Oh, why don't you start this?
Okay, you know what? I started banging in 1989, North Hollywood, California, 91606. I'm from the Hollywood boys. They called me Stranger. I ended up going to YA in 91. I got committed for busting on some cops. My YA number 63298. I did about 6 years. I lived through the whole 90s gang banging, and now I'm here just, share my story and kind of change the way I changed my life. That's what it's for. And it's very cool to sit here and try to guess who was that person, so that's why I'm here for.
His demeanor seemed like a cop to me. Like he had put on that sheriff shirt and like, yo, get against the car.
How long did you get jumped in for?
It wasn't so much the time, because some would say, 13, because out here south, but mine wasn't one of those.
Man, I'm glad I didn't have to get jumped in. All my family from my neighborhood, so
Oh, so you just you want to stay, huh?
Oh, you didn't get jumped in?
I didn't have to.
You were
No,
born
we gotta
in?
jump in, man. We gotta jump
You
in.
got born in? Oh.
Let me ask you guys one thing real quick, because you touch on what you were saying. A lot of people always say, especially when you're young, you knew what you signed up for when you signed up into the gang. Did you know what you were signing up for?
Absolutely not.
No, I was told.
Yeah, I was told too.
Laid out like this.
You were told.
Nangati yung ilong ko. I'm not familiar with the gang, pero ano ba, ini-inform ba kayo bago kayo sumali or not at all? Kasi 'di ba based dito sa kanila, sabi nung ini-inform sila. I was informed too, but yung isang guy is he was not informed. So, ano ba guys? Ano ang totoo? Kayo ba part ba kayo ng mga gang-gang? So, ano yung ni-inform ba kayo or not?
But sometimes you don't understand when you're young. Like being told but understanding is a different
I get
thing.
that, bro. I
Yeah.
get
For
that.
me, like I was definitely told.
Well, mine didn't do that.
Exactly.
They like, oh, you want to be from the set? Oh, here you go. This right here. Go. They did what to your brother? Go do that. They didn't tell me about me growing up in life. I'm gonna get shot back in return. I've been shot 9 times, different occasions. Ran over twice. One was accident, and one wasn't. You know, that's not no life.
Hey, I'm Cole, and I directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode and you want to see more like this, subscribe to our channel.
The gang member will now vote for who they think is the mole. I think the mole is either yung black guy, the young one, and yung parang cop. Siguro.
If you grew up in the streets, you'd have been in jail from a juvenile
Oo, siya. Shu pala yung pangalan. Okay?
to an adult. So when he said no, he never been in jail. Oh no.
We're Southsiders, so we're 13 seconds. And when he said that, he didn't have the 13 seconds. It just
Yeah, Hill also.
sounded a little off.
I never been to jail. I have been arrested a bunch of times, but I was never been charged with anything.
You have any tattoos?
Of course I do. I just can't show you, man. The feds are watching.
You scared of the feds?
Yeah, oh man, you better be scared of the feds, homie, because they're gonna get you. I want to know what that tattoo is right there on your hand.
Which one?
That one right there. You know which one I'm talking about.
Picasso.
It's a crown.
Does it mean anything?
It's a crown.
Yeah, there you go.
So you did Fed time?
Yes.
What gang were you from again?
TF.
Yeah, okay. He had full-blown like Hanyas and like Japanese art. I've never seen no Hispanics with dragons and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It just kind of threw me off a little.
How many different sets of Playboys is there?
So, pag nasa gang ka, pare-paras kayo ng tattoo? Ganun ba yun? Parang symbolize ba siya ng pagkakakilanlan na kasali ka sa gang na yun? Siguro ganun yan, ah.
What do you mean by sets?
Well,
Cliques or?
Yeah, cliques. And what clique are you from? You guys actually have also like a clique? Because clique to me is you could be from the hood, but you could be from the locals, the winos, I know a little bit about gangs, so just a little bit. But it might be a cop, who knows? Oh man, it might be the police, homeboy. You never know.
Real quick, what clique were you from? Because you didn't.
He didn't let me finish.
Oh yeah, you didn't answer that.
No, he didn't let me finish. Crystal.
Pero parang yung nakaputi, itong parang may itsura siya. Napansin ko pa talaga yun, no? May itsura siya. Wala lang. May itsura siya.
Bunnies.
Crystal Bunnies?
Yeah.
You heard of that?
I never heard.
Ew.
First tattoo I got was in, when did I get my first tattoo, man? First tattoo was on my stomach, was my homie did it, my homie Chuco did it, busted out the old piano thing on the gun and doesn't look hot whatsoever. I was about 14, 15 years old.
So, Gil, what organization you with?
Organization as far as what? Like
Gang.
Oh, I never heard it that way. I heard where you
Yeah,
from, homie.
right,
Where you
yeah,
from?
right,
That's
right,
it.
organization.
Yeah, very simple, homie. I grew up on Tierra Street. I'm from Tierra Street locals. You'll still find me on the block drinking a beer with the homies every once in a while, but in a positive way where I'm actually trying to school them and tell them, listen, brother, there ain't no future in this. Like, I want the little homies to look at me and say, I want to be like Stranger. He owns his own home. He's married, taking care of his kids, working and showing the kids how to, there's a better way.
What do you work right now?
Structural concrete.
I'm a journeyman plumber, union.
Okay, that's what's up.
I try to tell everybody to join, like, because I'm in the 50s getting paid.
I do illegal activities.
I can't do that.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm a CNA, a caregiver.
So I go to prisons and speak. I do like Christian content creation too.
I mentioned I own a bunch of companies. My main business
Wait, what? Yung Johnny? Woo.
is Dealer Synergy. Our clients are big car dealerships all over the United States. So I do like sales training, consulting, business development. I've helped these companies make over $1.5 billion in additional revenue. I'm also a professional speaker in the National Speakers Association, and I wrote a book about Google. So I'd say it's hard to classify. I mean, more than anything else, I'm an entrepreneur. I invest in businesses. How long have you been speaking at prison?
Wawag, ganda nung work niya ha. Amazing naman.
I've been doing this since 2016.
How did you get clearance for that? Weren't you busted before?
No, but
All
once
my
you're off and you get your stuff right, you can do that. Cause I know another person to do it. Been in prison, but now he go to the prison and
pretty
speak.
dope.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah.
If he really does it.
I got a question for you. You live out in LA or?
No, I flew in for the show. I live in South Jersey, in Medford, New Jersey.
Oh, because I don't hear an accent or.
I'm 46. I work my ass off to get rid of my accident.
Yeah, well, good job. 'Cause
Thank
I was
you.
like,
Who gets rid of their accent? Why you get rid of your accent, Holmes?
Are you kidding me? It's already bad enough. You know what I mean? People judging you and shit like that. So you got to turn around and you got to look the part.
I don't know why people are obsessed with the accent. Even ako, may accent din ako. Though I speak in English, pero may accent nga lang. So I don't know why some of the white people are obsessed with an accent na dapat yung English mo is like their native English, not our, alam niyo yun, the way we speak. Yun lang.
The part if you're trying to turn around and
How do you say water, bro?
water.
Water.
I had a question about where you were talking about tattoos. Your first tattoo was made with a homemade gun?
Yeah, the homemade gun.
With what did?
It was a guitar string.
Oh, I thought you said piano. I was like,
No. We can't afford no pianos. in the
like
hood, man.
piano.
Nah, Charlie Holmes. Busted out the old piano fucking thing. Guitar. Maybe I said piano, but I'm sticking to guitar right now.
I'm still curious why I won't show the tattoos. He just didn't seem thugged out. He seemed a little polished. No, just
I think they will both either yung black guy or Gil or Hill.
respect. I'm not saying he was soft or like that, but he just did not scream like thugga thugga.
Oh, Sean.
I'm a little bit miffed that I got voted off, but it's all good. My story is just kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So it might have sounded like it was a plant, and I knew that.
Feeling ko kasi medyo ano siya, too good to be true. I mean, part ka ba ng gang, yung work mo is okay? Parang ganon. I don't know, maybe? Or opinion ka lang to?
Coming in, it was either a double-edged sword.
That's how the feds used to do to me too.
I'm putting that wire on you.
That's how you do it, Playboy. Oh, no pun intended.
He be joking a little too much, huh?
Why you bust?
Man, keep it 100, man.
Raise your hand if you want to keep playing because you think the mold is still in there.
That little
Okay,
doubt,
we're gonna keep
man.
playing.
That's running. Damn, you guys do think it's me, huh?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I don't think
either.
so.
I think he is.
He's the one?
Nah.
That's bad ball, man. You can't have a name like bad ball
Elm
and be the
Street
ball.
Pyro. Who's some of your homies? Did anybody do time in Ironwood?
I don't know that my homies is in all in prison, so I can't tell you who in that one.
You only spent time in prison once, or?
Twice.
How many years?
2.
2? At what % did they give you?
What you mean? What percent? It was halftime.
Okay.
What did you get busted for?
You know, be on probation, get caught with a gun, violation. So,
And you're in a level 2
yeah.
for a firearm?
That ain't, my points wasn't high.
Finish this sentence for me, all right? The higher the socks.
The downer the fool.
Okay. The only one right here, I'll be straight honest, would be her right now. These two guys, I'm sure from the hood. You could be lying. Me, I know you think I'm not from the hood, but I am from the hood, so this thing really makes it interesting.
That's the only reason why I kept playing.
Right.
That's exactly what Gil said. Because I'm not willing to take the chance, homie. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect.
She's the mall. She's just staying quiet over there. She's just staying
I'm just
quiet.
soaking it in.
Nobody never been shot. I'm the only person been shot.
I've been shot.
How many times you get shot?
9.
On different occasions.
5.
Man.
First time I got shot was 5 times. 2 times right here in the shoulder, 1 on the side of the face, and 1 on this side of my buttocks, and it came out over here. When I got shot with the AK was another time, 2 times this side and this side. Then I got shot by some of your people.
Oh yeah.
Some Asians. They didn't have, and they weren't trying to shoot me though. They were shooting at some. They were shooting at some other Asians. So my homeboys was security guards at the club in Westminster. We black, we being nosy, peeking out there. Man, one of them must have pulled out a gun, got to shooting. A bullet came through the door, hit me right in this leg. I fell to the ground. It was so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm hit. My homeboy started laughing. Like, we called my mama, like, oh, your son got shot. First thing she say is, my car okay? Because I've been shot again. But it was funny though.
It's kind of amazing how we can talk about some guy getting shot 9 times and be like, you know, nonchalant. But hopefully the future generations don't have those kind of conversations as much anymore.
Man, I try to talk to him and tell him.
Yeah, I tell my little homies all the time, man. Like, you guys don't want to live this way.
But they think it's cool though. Like,
right.
I tell them you can live like a dope dealer. You don't got to be a dope dealer. You can be a plumber. You could be.
Yeah, we the best. Plumber's the best.
Well, you can live like a, you know. I'm really looking at his tattoos and thinking, does he have fake tattoos? They put some movie star type tattoos on him. And I voted for him that time around. Sorry, Madball.
No, I just didn't trust him.
Bakit ganun? I don't trust Hill also. Wala lang.
And that's no disrespect.
There was a tie. Gil and Madball. 1 minute to just pitch why you think you're not the mole.
I actually have a YouTube platform called American Cholo. Why? Because...
Or baka mamaya si Johnny pa yung mole dito. Or Cindy?
I lived the Cholo life to the fullest. The last 20 years I've been living the American life to the fullest. That way I push American Cholo. That's the way I speak, and maybe not sound like as your typical Cholo, but if you guys don't think I'm the Cholo, that's actually a good thing because I'm breaking the stereotype there.
Well, me, y'all can probably hear my voice. Do I sound like a square person? You know, you look at me, the average. I might scare you on the streets if you don't know me, like, here, but nah. Oh, no, I'm just like, nah, I could never be a mo. I don't believe in snitches.
Can you guys actually escort Madball and Gil to the green room?
Man, I'm gonna run there real quick.
Catch a blind, bro. Catch a blind. So why I think it's Madball? I said, how much percent? And then he goes, what you mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, and he goes, halftime. Like, right, he said San Quentin level 2. Look, I was locked up when I caught my gun charge too, and I never went to level 2. I always went to level 3. What you think?
I agree.
For sure.
So may mga ganun pala sa ibang bansa, no? Sa States. May mga level pala pag nakukulong sila. So, sa atin kaya, paano? Wala ata sigurong level dito, no? Lahat pantay-pantay. Eme.
Just bring them in.
Look at that, Madball.
I'm about to cry.
They took your credit away, fool.
I'm like, oh, I know they're gonna get Gil for sure. He's out of here. I wasn't expecting me.
Please raise your hand on 3, meaning you want to continue playing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if the box turns red, that means real gang members have lost and that the mole is still in the box, and they win the cash prize for themselves. If the box turns green, that means you 3 split the cash prize and you have correctly guessed who the mole is.
Wait. Pati-patian nila ako. Nakihati. Feeling ko, yung mole nandito pa din sa box. Feeling ko.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Ay, nanalo sila, kabog. Sino yung mole? Si Madball? Madball ba? O si Sean?
Dope.
On the count of 3, the mole can stand up, okay?
Are you the black guy?
2, 3.
I told you that from the get-go. Never been in jail?
I went to jail. A lot of my homeboys did it. I was around it, so if I really wanted to, I could have, but reason why I didn't gang bang is because my family made sure I didn't gang bang. I just stayed away from it pretty much.
That's good.
You made the right choice, man. You made the right choice.
I was a little nervous about this because I had to sit there and lie.
Feeling ko kaya siya natanggal agad din eh. Kasi, parang, alam mo yun, medyo siya, yung acting niya hindi masyadong gana. Parang ganon.
To actual gang members.
When I see a person, these young kids running around like going crazy, I don't really judge them because I was one of those kids, you know. And if I had somebody like me, I feel like back then, I don't think I would have lived even half as miserable as I did.
Someone like me, an ex-gang member, ex-convict, ex-piece of shit, has a shot at that American dream. As long as there's breath in our lungs, we have an opportunity to change.
There's always a second chance, and I'm just hoping to give a young person that hope that he can change his life, and hopefully will.
So yan guys, tapos na. Alam mo masasabi ko, tama naman yung sinabi nila. May hope pa din naman sa mga ganitong bagay at ganitong pagkakataon. Tapos let's give the opportunity para magbago yung mga tao. Tapos wag tayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Yun lang naman yun. If they're not willing to do so, let them be. Marirealize naman nila yon kung anong ginagawa nila sa life, or ma-reflect naman nila yon. So, yun lang guys. I hope you like this video, and then comment lang kayo pag may suggestion kayo. Thank you for watching. Bye!